Hi friends, welcome on YourPedia, and you're watching the module of YourPedia for Industry Promotion Officer IPO, which is Andhra Pradesh Public Service Commission, and notification still is to come. Number of seats are good. This particular video is related to one of the very important topics in that, industrial management and industrial engineering, industrial management. These are the topics I'm gonna take for you. And today's topic is related to ERP, Management Information System, RFID, radio frequency, ID cards, what these are. So I'm going to discuss about this to you. So this is the friends job calendar for Andhra Pradesh and Industry Promotion Officer. There are 95 vacancies. Notification still is to come on 15th of August. So all branches you are eligible. All the branches are eligible for that. And there are 95 vacancies for all branches of engineering. And this is the recruitment which actually is coming for you, and this is the pattern of the exam. Now this is the syllabus for general studies, mental ability. These are the topics for you, and these are the paper 1. We are providing paper 1 and paper 2 both to you. Now paper 2 looks like quite long for you. This paper 2 has a lot of subjects, and this looks like long paper to you. This has mathematics, and YourPedia mentors are going to complete it entire this syllabus before 15th of August till you get your notification. So if you see in the job calendar, it is clearly mentioned that your industrial promotion officer, the notification is going to come on 15th of August, and we are going to complete it before 15th of August, entire syllabus for you. And after that, a lot of practice questions, those things can be done. So this is mathematics, and mentors have done this mathematics for you. Then comes physics. So the level is not very difficult, friends. It's a basic level, but yes, syllabus is there because all branch of engineering candidates are eligible for that. Then comes chemistry. Then industrial management, and this is the topic which I'm going to take for you. Industrial management itself has 5-6 topics. So these are 7 topics for you. And in the 7 topics today, I'm going to take this particular topic for you, which is related to management information system. That is topic number 7, new trends in management, introduction to MIS, RFID, and ERP is a part of this. So when we say MIS, it is actually ERP. So ERP is also very close topic to this. ERP, MIS, RFID, application in material management, it is related to that. So not difficult topic, friends. It's a new trend in management topic. So I'm very sure you will understand it. So this is the entire syllabus of your IPO officer. So let's start now with the management information system. And what do we mean by management information system? So let me make it very simple to you first. What is MIS? Management, that means whosoever is in the position to take the decision to handle the resources. If you provide them the information, detailed information to them, they will be in better position to take the decision, to take a call and decide accordingly. So management information system actually is something which helps those who are in the decision making positions, and they can decide something for the organization. So different kind of information, and MIS and enterprise resource planning, though they are very close concepts, but there is some difference also. ERP is like centralized information system where information comes from all departments, and that is stored at one centralized system, computer system, and from there information decision is taken. MIS, on the other hand, management information system, on the other hand, is like how the information is to be shared. I'll discuss with you that just now. So this is management information system. Let me explain it to you. So when we say management information system, it is basically the computer based system. System means we have hardware, computer based system, and it has 2 components. One is hardware, like what computer you see, and another is software. I mean some kind of application, some kind of things which are going to work. Now this computer system will collect the information, process the information, store the information, analyze the entire data. So whatever information is there, I mean which is important information, it can be from marketing, it can be from sales. Wherever information you are getting which is relevant for you, you take that information, you store that information in the system, you process that information, analyze that particular information. So what you do, you convert the raw information into actionable, decision making, action, outcome based things. So this is the information and this is the outcome of the information. That is what is done. So it helps managers across all levels to make the informed decision. That is a main input. I want to help the management with the information. That information may be in the raw form, and if I provide that information to the manager, they can be they will be using it. I'll make the entire operation very, very streamlined, and I want to monitor the organizational performance. So not only information gathering, storing, analyzing, and interpretation is important, but also then further overall monitoring is also one component of that. So when I get the information, monitoring is indirectly happening. When I get the information from some place, maybe the monitoring is also going on. So it is a combination of the people who are working on this, processes which I'm talking about, and the technology. These three things are combined. The people who are using technology which is being used, hardware, software, and the processes, marketing activity, sales activity, HR activity, finance activity, all these things are being done. So control function, the core functions is basically to supply the managers with actionable information. So management information system, if you ask me in one line how to define it, in one line I will say management information system is the system, hardware, software, entire computer system, which eventually provides the manager who are to take a decision with actionable information. Actionable information means this is the information on the basis of which you can take action. So objective is to help them take the decision, informed decision, helps them to do day-to-day operations in more efficient manner, and understand one thing, that it really helps the middle management level people, not top management level people, but middle management, not lower, not this middle management level. It helps them a lot, because middle management level people will also be engaged in monitoring the activities of others, taking the decision which are important for them, and more like tactical decision, operation, day-to-day operational decision like sales, inventory, employee for performance, and also tactical decision, day-to-day decisions are more frequently taken by these middle management level people. So it is not strategic decision only, which is the top management level. Strategic decision, it is not that only, it is middle management level. So planning and control, it helps in forecasting, setting objective, monitoring the progress against the predefined targets. So those things also go parallelly. So what is the main focus of management information system data? Is basically to support the operational and tactical decision making of middle management level. So understand this, operational, day-to-day, tactical decision making of middle management level. These terms are very, very important, because if it is not middle management, it is top management. So suppose in the exam question comes that management information system is normally used for top management level people only. No, wrong statement. It is middle management also, but it can help top management also, bottom management also, but middle management, it is very, very helpful. Management information system is very, very important for strategic management. Not wrong statement, but not accurate also, but because it is normally used for operational and tactical decision making. So we provide the information about current state of business, and we focus on day-to-day operations. We focus on basically what we keep the target, predefined target, budgets, and industry benchmarks, and we see assess our progress, how the progress goes. Trends and anomalies, we focus on the basic trends over time, identify the patterns, find out some problems which can be there. Actionable insights, data should be readily interpretable and presented in a way that helps in informed decision related to resource allocation, process improvement, operational adjustment. So we provide the actionable insight. So these are some of the focus of management information system. What are the core pillars of that? As I told you, friends, the core pillars are the people who are using it, the procedure, regular activities, regular domain, regular work which we are handling, and the technology, hardware, software, communication network, those things we are using. What are the core components of that? As I told you, core components are technology. When we say technology, that is a hardware and software, computer, servers, network infrastructure. When we say information, is also, because that is what we are trying to use, and procedure, processes, people. So processes are there, information is there, the system which is processing information, that is there, people are there. So people will only do the things. When we say people, it is largely middle management level people are using it. When we say processes, so there are different kind of processes. When we are saying technology, it is hardware and software, and then we are talking about the information. So information management systems में ये चीजें होती हैं. These are the things in information management system. Technology, which is consisting of hardware, software, and then people who are using it. These are the things. Now, what are the different type of information systems? This is very, very important. So transactional processing system, different types of management information systems. One is transactional processing system. This is for routine transaction, sales, payroll. So for routine activities, we have TPS. Non-routine problems, if you want to solve, like, we have decision support system that helps managers to solve those problems which are non-routine. Complex unstructured problems. So for day-to-day basis routine problems, that is TPS. Then decision support system, DSS, is for non-routine. Executive support system, that is ESS, is high level, top tier executives, top level executives, long-term strategic planning, executives with long-term strategic planning. So they are supported by this. And management reporting system is also called MIS, management reporting system, or MIS, that compiles data from various departments into, and performance, and basically of various department information is taken, and management information system that becomes overall entire organization data we have collected, and we are taking the decision. So this is TPS, routine, decision support system, non-routine activities, executive top level, management information system, overall organization may we do that. So what are the primary functions and benefits? Obviously, it enhances the decision making, it improves the operational efficiency, automate the routine work, performance indicators, monitoring the organizational targets, and performance analysis can be done. Competitive advantage, obviously, we get the competitive advantage also. That was management information system. So it is more than sufficient, and then if you do a lot of questions which are provided to you in the bottom, so you will be well prepared, friends, for this particular topic. Enterprise resource planning. Now, what is enterprise resource planning? Enterprise means organization. Resource means organization has numerous resources. It can be different resources, manpower resource, machine, money, material, different kind of resources can be there. So all these resources, how these resources are to be utilized and how we are to do the planning. So enterprise resource planning means all these things. So enterprise resource planning is basically a software system of the organization that integrate all the business verticals of the organization. The information which is in the different departments of the organization, like sales department, marketing department, HR department, production department, accounting department. So every department has information. I want to take that entire information, club it together, and serve it forward and use it in a central system of the company, central nervous system, connecting the processes, accounting, supply chain, HR, that is called ERP. You understand? So I am basically collecting the entire data. So in one word, somebody asks you what is ERP, it is like collecting entire information from different departments, keeping it in one place and accessible to everyone. It helps in making a proper decision. It improves the operational efficiency, service quality gets improved. It is a platform to gather information, manage it, analyze it very well, and serve it very well the customers. So basically, ERP is a unified database that synchronize different functions which are used in different departments. Right? So who are the vendors, ERP vendors? Many of you must be working in that. So Oracle, Microsoft, SAP, these are some of the suppliers who give the ERP software. How it works is, so ERP will basically consolidate all the information in unified platform. When sales team process customer order, ERP update the inventory level and provide the information to the next department. So all the departments are giving your information here. So what are the different ERP modules? Finance and account module is available, supply chain module is available, HR module is available, manufacturing, customer relation management. So depending upon the requirement of your organization, you can take any kind of ERP module. See, ERP is helpful for the organization or not, that depends on the requirement of organization. So very small organization, if it is using ERP, maybe the team is not trained, the people are not skilled, so it can incur losses to that, because in the initial you have to invest the money for that. So ERP may be helpful for those organizations which eventually are well established organizations and everything is well defined. So maybe and depends on how people are using it. So these are some of the modules of ERP, as I told you. So time and cost are very, very important factors before you decide to install or implement ERP system. Time, at what time in your organization you have to do it, and what is the cost incurred on that. Implementation process for implementing ERP, to bring ERP in your organization. In the beginning it can be like, you know, training of the people, it can incur losses to you, you are taking more time, but later on it helps you. Cost is not fixed, it depends on the modules. So advantage is, yes, enhance the efficiency of the employees. It basically meets the financial compliances, automates entire business vertical business of the organization. Customer satisfaction is enhanced, single source for billing, so customer get entire information at one place, and tracking is easier, real time tracking and overall view of organization is there. So proper selection of particular ERP is really, really helpful. It helps in optimizing the business operations and make entire deployment within the departments more effective. So it leads to better collaboration, informed decision making, increased growth in the organization. So that is something which is good. So what kind of categories of ERP we have? One most important is cloud based. Cloud based means ERP system are hosted on the server of the vendors, and through internet I access it. Vendor is, I am the company which wants to use ERP. SAP is the vendor. SAP is giving me ERP. So my entire information is on the cloud of SAP, and through internet I'm accessing that information. So I'm not creating infrastructure in my premises in my company. I'm running the company, I'm using SAP of I'm using the ERP of SAP, that is a company on Microsoft, and on the cloud I'm using it. So I'm not doing much cost, I'm not incurring much cost, or I'm not creating much infrastructure. So it is more flexible, scalable and cheaper than other models. So it is not very, very costly, but at the same time safety is an issue. Why do I create on premises? Because I want to create entire system in my company and IT staff. If the company is big, large, and data privacy is very, very important for the company, then this is better. Small companies, data privacy is not issue, on cloud is good, but on premises is good for those companies which are big companies and they can invest on this. Hybrid is combination of both, cloud based and on premises, that is hybrid. What is then industry specific? Like if I am dealing with particular, I'm into educational technology at tech companies, for me I may be requiring different kind of ERP. So some companies, manufacturing companies, some another companies, HR based company, depending upon the requirement of the company, you can do that. Open source ERP is like you have created one ERP for the company and now company wants to make some kind of changes, some flexibilities are required. So open source means some flexibility, some changes I can bring into the requirement of ERP. So open source means I can make some kind of changes into that. That is a open source. That is ERP. So what is the difference between MIS and ERP? ERP is not clearly mentioned in your syllabus, but that is MIS only. ERP, enterprise resource planning, is example. I mean, example of ERP is, you can say, is management information system, small component of that. Management information system, that means you are creating a system so that you want to help management, middle management level. ERP is a broad term. Like ERP is like you consolidate entire information of your organization at one place, everybody can access it, so that helps everyone. Radio frequency identification. So RF stands for radio frequency and ID is I want to decode, I want to identify. So it is a friends wireless technology which uses electromagnetic radio waves to identify and track the objects. So the most important thing is it is a digital tracking system. Many times I give you example. Many times you must have observed that you went to some kind of shopping mall and you purchase something. There's a shirt which I purchased and this kind of tag is there on my shirt, on that particular shirt which I picked it up. Now that tag is identity of that particular cloth. So suppose I take that cloth and I go out of the shop. So then small siren will blink something will blink. That means, okay, he's passing one particular gate. So at gate there will be RFID technology which will decode, which will identify, monitor, track it, that this shirt is there. So the person will remove it and the information will go that one shirt has been purchased by the customer. That will go to the inventory. That information goes to the inventory. So this kind of coding, decoding, information, digital tracking takes place through RFID technology. So basically it is to encode the data from the tag. As I told you, this kind of tag is there in which there is a microchip. I'll tell you what is a tag, what is a transmitter, what is encoder. Those things we'll discuss. And it helps you to understand where the situation is of the inventory. So it is basically there's a microchip, a powerful antenna, and a scanner. These are the components which normally are used in this particular RFID. There's a microchip, there's an antenna, there's a scanner. So this entire thing started a couple of years back. People started using more. There's a small electronic device in RFID, and usually my microchip is there. I'll show you the diagram also. And there's a information stored in the microchip about that particular product. So this microchip does not release any kind of electricity always, but yes, it can release also. There is a passive, there's an active tag which can release the information or signals, which may not release the signals. So scanners are used to read these devices and also provide the electricity to basically read the microchips. So RFID consists of three main components. So RFID has three components. One is RFID tag. This is called transponder, RFID tag. So it is attached to the item which is being tracked. So like this shirt, so this tag is attached to this shirt. So that is called RFID tag. It contains a microchip that stores data and has antenna that transmits the information about this product. So this tag has microchip and antenna. The purpose is this microchip carries the information, antenna will transmit the information about this body. Then there's a receiver also. This is transponder, this is trans receiver. RFID reader is a trans receiver, a device which is having antenna. So there is antenna at tag, there is an antenna at reader also, and that will emit low power radio waves. These low power radio waves from the antenna of reader will basically activate the tag. This tag is with the product. I'm a product, my shirt is a product, it has tag, it has microchip which carries the information about the shirt, and there's a receiver which will release some kind of this radio waves, and those radio waves will activate this tag. So it will start blinking and it will capture the the signal coming, and it will also send the signal. So both the antennas will share the information. And there's a host system, that is a software that will process the entire information which is being shared between the two. So there are two categories of the tags, passive tag and active tag. Passive tag has no battery and this is less expensive. Active tag has battery, and from more distance also you can capture the information. So this is very good diagram, component of RFID. As I told you, this is RFID tag which carries electronic microchip and antenna, and then RFID reader. So this reader also has antenna. This will send radio signals, radio waves, and these radio waves will be captured by this. RFID reader sends the signal to activate the tag, which then transmits its stored data. Finally, host system will interpret this data to manage the inventory. Again, the same thing in more detail. RFID tag is transponder. It carries microchip and antenna. So it can be passive, it can be active. That is what I told you. RFID reader, that is trans receiver. It will emit radio frequency signal to communicate with tag. And host system is software or database. Why it is used? So it is used, barcodes also you must have seen. RFID is not barcode. RFID allows hand-free scanning. Barcode may you have to do hand screening, right? So UPI you do. There's a there's QR code and hand barcode. QR code is a barcode. You do that. RFID is not like that. Multiple tags can also simultaneously read from distance. So that is the advantage of RFID. Commonly it is used in supply chain and inventory domains, fast tag activities which you do. So pet identification, microchip is on the pet and all. So sometime counting the number of animals in forest, also RFID, this kind of tag we attach with them. So those things also can be done. Material management, what is the application of RFID? It is replacing the manual barcode scanning and automated bulk radio wave tracking is replacing this now. Earlier we used to do material management through manually, then we started doing through barcode, now we are doing through RFID. So it is automating entire thing. So when the material is entering a particular godown or particular place, when the material is entering, you need not to do hand barcoding. So automatically it is being discovered and it is being monitored, and this entire tracking can be done. So warehouse loading docks can automatically take care of that. Real-time visibility and tracking of the work in progress can be done. Cycle counting can be done. So important points related to RFID. So again, the same things which I have discussed. So I have written again here. These examples, please go through these images, how it all goes. So fixed RFID reader is kept here. The moment some, at the entry or exit points, as the incoming outgoing material is traced through this. You can have portable RFID reader also. Portable reader is also there just to get more information. So this entire thing goes automatically. So you can read about this image. This is the image and what is the meaning of this entire thing, right? So material management, automatically you identify, track, manage the material using radio waves. So there is pallet, tray or shelf which is fitted with RFID tag containing unique identification number. So RFID reader will detect tags without getting in touch with them. So the tags will be there, reader will be there. Reader will automatically get in touch with tag and read it and update it. Again friends, this is another diagram. So this is related to shipping, receiving, inventory management, same thing is there. So what is the difference between RFID and traditional barcode? So no line of sight is required the way it is required in barcodes. For barcodes we need line of sight, but in RFID it is not required. Bulk scanning can be done and durability is more of RFID codes, right? So then 125 questions I am giving you from MIS, from ERP and from RFID. So there are 125 questions. Please revise these questions, and these questions are going to give you more information other than what we have discussed here in this particular learning content. Some more information through questions can be given, and I strongly believe that if you want to get confidence in a particular topic, then questions you should do. If you do more questions, if you do more practice of particular thing, then you can get more confident. How does management information system help an organization gain competitive advantage? By providing comprehensive view of business operations, enabling quick response to the market changes. This is how it is done. So this enables identify market opportunities, respond quickly to customers' needs, adapt to changing competitive advantage conditions. So this is the purpose why it is done. Which of the following best defines decision support system in management? So DSS as I discussed with you in management information system, right? So friends, do this. There are 125 questions. As I told you, like if you do all these questions along with the learning content, I'm very sure you will be confident in this particular topic. All the very best. Thank you.